Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome on board. Here we are one big fam. So in today's compilation of videos is about hilarious reactions to Gen Zs in workplace. Take a look.
The reason that this generation is different, and this is important, that no generation since the greatest generation has dealt with more chaos, more trauma, more quickly than Gen Z. All of this at their footsteps before the age of 25. Listen to me.
No, that's completely not true. When Kennedy was killed, Robert Kennedy was killed, the Vietnam War was on, and then there was Watergate.
And we put someone on the moon, we came together for...
Being a millennial manager is the worst. You're stuck in the middle of Gen Z and a 55-year-old Brenda who doesn't know how to log in ever. Every day you have to teach her how to log in. And this Gen Z doesn't know how to use fax. They don't know how to match their 401k plan. They don't believe in chain of command, which is, sometimes awesome. Back to Brenda, 55-year-old Brenda. Brenda doesn't know how to use Google Drive. She doesn't know how to share a file. She doesn't know how to text. I'm helping Brenda with work tech stuff. Like, I'm helping her with iMessage so she can talk to her friends. And this Gen Z, this angry, raging Gen Z, I'm helping them with, investment property. I'm helping them on like, hey, when you buy a pet, kibble is fine, but, figure out if you can do like farmer's dog or something so they can live longer.
Is Gen Z really difficult to work with?
So, a new resume builder survey of 1,300 plus managers and business leaders revealed 74% found that those people who are 26 and younger tend to be the most challenging to work with. What are some of the top reasons? A lack of technological skills. That one surprised me. Lack of motivation. They're easily distracted, easily offended, and dishonest.
What a bullshit survey. Like, I can't even believe this was a news story. Breaking news. Old people think young people are lazy. Story at 11. Might as well be breaking news. Old man yells at clouds. And I especially like that it said that they're easily offended.
They're easily distracted, easily offended.
Oh boy, you can't even slap a coworker on the ass these days. You can't even honk a woman's boob without the woke Gen Z getting offended. Okay, but here's the truth of the whole thing. Most of these companies would lay you off in a heartbeat if it affected their bottom line, and Gen Z knows that. They might even be the first generation to enter the workforce knowing that. I'm not telling you to be lazy on someone else's dime, but a lot of these companies don't give a damn about you, and it's perfectly acceptable to not give a damn back.
I agree more with the first speaker because there is no generation that has dealt with chaos, trauma, and moved quickly like Gen Zs. They literally are between the millennials and the boomers. They are literally in an era where technological advancement is being updated second basis, right? It's like they are having to deal with a lot of things, from global inflation, from all sorts of confusion, trauma, to unthinkable pressure of the changing times. So I actually agree with the first guy. Like, they are the only generation that are trying to move quickly past trauma, chaos, and all kinds of things that are actually happening in the world right now.
Working with Gen Z is the reason why I don't hate working. Like, I don't mind getting up 3 days a week and going into the office because I work with Gen Z and it's literally the best experience. For instance, this dude was like, hey, so like, what should we do for lunch? And this girl was like, I literally have $4. He was like, oh my God, yeah, we just got paid and I literally have no money. And then another girl walks in and she's like, hey, good morning. Like, how are you doing? And I was like, I'm good. How are you? And she was like, just trying to exist in this capitalistic world, get my life together. I was like, same. And then we started talking about lunch again. And this guy was like, oh my God, I left my lunch at home. And I was like, I left my lunch at home. And he was like, I literally have to spend my last dollars to get lunch. And I was like, I have to spend my last $21 to get lunch. Like, oh my God. I just love working with Gen Z because they keep it so real, but we laugh at everything. Like, I'm laughing all day, having great conversation, but like, we are all miserable, but like miserable together and just trying to survive out here. And I promise you, like, Gen Z makes the world go round, and you cannot tell me anything.
We're Gen Zs. Everyone thinks we're lazy at work.
Wait, what do you actually do?
We're Gen Zs. We take sick leaves for mental health.
We're Gen Zs. We don't know how to make small talk.
We're Gen Zs. We leave work on the dot.
We're Gen Z. We use slang none of our coworkers understand.
So fam, what's the vibes?
Nothing new. Everything's going well.
Type shit. So, just peeped your labs and major red flags, big bro.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Your kidneys might be cooked.
Wait, are you saying something's wrong with my kidneys?
Well, they're straight up crashing out with your creatinine, man. It's giving end stage energy.
This sounds serious.
You might be in your dialysis era.
Dialysis? What do you mean?
Don't trip. I'll put you on with my homies from nephrology. They're goated, certified W team. And they're low-key simps for electrolyte abnormalities.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm very concerned about your health.
By ambulance. That is verbatim what the doctor said to me. Yo, dog, you've passed out 4 times in the past 48 hours. You need to go to the ER by ambulance. The hand gestures, everything. She listened super patiently while my millennial boyfriend and I were like, we can't afford it. And then when I told her, we can't afford the ambulance, she's like, just don't pay it. What are they going to do? Just don't pay it. I, for one, welcome our Gen Z overlords. I loved them when I taught them. I'm excited that they're in positions of power now and are making decisions.
Because she don't want me to go out and look good because I look better than her. And she want to sit there and try to compete with me. Bitch, you cannot compete with me. I'm a real bitch. You a dog. I'm the real bad bitch.
Listen, fam, straight up, you got a mass living rent-free in your dome. So we did a quick vibe check on the CT and, it's had a major glow up in the past year. So that's a major L for sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refer you to my boy. He's going to take a picture of your dome. He's dope AF, but he's a high-key simp for procedures, so watch out for that. I'm sorry, I have no idea what you just said. You're pretty sick.
Like that black lady said, it's easier to work with Gen Zs, right? They are not about to waste your time. They are straightforward. They do not cut corners. They tell you exactly as it is, right? And the fact that they have a different way of the general outlook of life, it's kind of crazy, right? They don't spend time in arguing or stressing themselves about things that they can't change. They keep on moving fast because at the end of the day, they just want to get the things done and be moved on, right? Unlike the boomers and the millennials, things have to do a certain way. There are a lot of things that you can learn from that. They move fast. Maybe you should do that too. And the fact that they are learning fast, but it's not their fault. They are born in a generation where these advancements are all happening all at once, right? And a lot of people are saying, no, they are lazy because of the advancement in technology. Now they don't need to do anything to use their brain. Literally, they have ChatGPT, they have all these apps and applications that they can use to make their work easier. What's wrong with having or making your work easier? There's nothing wrong with that. There is no reward for exhausting your brain from doing a task that you could ordinarily use these apps and just make your work easier, right? So why are people pissed to do things the easier way? They are not lazy. They are just trying to find the easiest way out. They are not about to be burned out. So guys, what do you think? Drop your comments in the comment section.
And that is a sleigh. It's giving... Is there something after that, or is it just gives? Not me being so main character right now leading this presentation. Classic me. Queen shit. Are we not allowed to swear? I'm good with it. I'm cool. Totally cool if you are. Queen. Not you throwing this slide deck together in one day. I mean, pop off. I said not you, but I do want to clarify that was affirmative towards your performance, and I'm very thankful for what you did. I didn't do much this weekend. I just kind of hung out. I got this Aritzia dupe. It's actually Nike. Would that be considered a dupe? What did you all do this weekend?
This video has gone viral after a waitress exposed how Gen Z customers leave their table compared to boomers.
Okay, here's all I'm saying. This is a table of 5 boomers that I took some plates out of the way already, okay? And then this is a table of 6 Gen Zs. They did that. Just saying.
Kate Brand posted a viral TikTok last year showing 2 tables who had just finished eating, and it sparked a fiery online debate, and one of them was a lot messier. The Gen Z customers left the plates neatly stacked on a table, making it easy for the server to clean, but the boomers left a chaotic mess. The video shows the apparent difference in politeness between generations. As she wrote in the caption, "They get paid to do that," versus "We know restaurant life is hard here, let us help you out. In an interview with BuzzFeed, Brand said that she posted a video to make a statement about politeness and respect, rather than take shots at the older customers. Do you clean your table after leaving a restaurant?
Okay, this is probably going to piss some people off, but I've been working in retail pharmacy for the better part of 20 years, and I can tell you without any shadow of a doubt that the most difficult group of customers to deal with are the 60 plus. I'm sorry, I know you don't want to hear it, but let me tell you, I work in a college town, okay? I have a lot of patients at my pharmacy who are college students, and you would think, oh, that must be terrible. No, honestly, it's a delight because they're polite. They might not know how the whole thing works. Like, we might have to explain more to them. They might be a little bit more like unaware because they haven't had as much life experience of what a prior authorization is, how to deal with the doctor's office, all that. However, they use all the technology that's available to make everyone's life easier. They're checking their prescription status on the app. They're requesting refills on the app. They're prepaying on the app. Like, they're self-sufficient, right? They are polite and patient when they ask for help. Then you have like the next age group, like my age group, like the 30 to 40, pretty much the same thing. Like, they know how to use the technology. They may or may not use it, but they have more life experience. They understand how the whole process goes. Like, they know that it is what it is, right? And they don't want to spend an hour at the pharmacy tearing you a new one because they have kids they need to get home to and take care of, okay? But y'all, the 60 plus, I don't know why the people with the most amount of free time are the most impatient. It's mind blowing. And I can't just say like all boomers are this way because my parents are boomers and they do not have a single like impatient bone in their body, okay? They are good people. They would never in a million years be a difficult customer or like give someone a hard time, okay? So I know it's not everyone, but I can tell you that when I've had like a really difficult customer interaction, 80% of the time, they're 60 plus. So I understand that the narrative, if you want to believe it, the narrative is that these young kids are so rude and disrespectful and blah, blah, blah. No, that's really not been my experience. And I've gone through a lot of patients and that has not been my experience. How about you? If you work in retail, which group do you find to be the most difficult to deal with?
True. Don't get it twisted. The most difficult people to work with are the boomers. Oh my God. There's no amount of hard working. There's no amount of respect. There's no amount of doing the right thing that would really please them. Like, literally. I've worked with a boomer that was about 65, 70 years. That lady gave me a hell of a time. Like, I did all I could. I stooped so low, humbled myself, did my job like ×2, but it was still not enough for her. They are the meanest people, don't get it twisted. They are the meanest people to work with. Not all of them, some of them though. They are the meanest people to work with. And for some reason, they feel threatened that you're gonna steal their job. Like, girl, I'm not about to steal your job. I just want to get paid, pay my bills and get home. That's what I'm all here to do. You know, so seriously, I just don't get the hostilities towards these Gen Zs. I mean, these guys are just trying to live their best life, and they are the ones making all these advancements in technology, right? A lot of these Gen Zs are now retired before they even get to 30 years. A lot of them are retired. Some of the high-paid YouTubers, some of the high-paid influencers, some of the high-paid social media stars that you see are Gen Zs, and they are killing it. They have more money to retire them. And don't get it twisted. They are not just making more money and just spending it all around. They are investing it. They are investors. Maybe millennials and boomers might want to take 1 or 2 from their playbook, right? These guys are killing it. It's to learn 1 or 2 things from them. You don't have to hate on them. You don't have to be jealous, and you don't have to see them as they are. They are not lazy. These guys are defining ways, quicker ways to get the job done. They're not about to retire at the age of 65 or 70. No. Most of them are ready to be done by 30, 35, 40 at most.
Earlier this week, my team was looking at all the forms. And
Sorry, Owen, before you start, Catherine, can you actually turn your camera on? We sent out a memo last week. It's required for all team meetings going forward.
Sure, yep.
Catherine, where are you?
Curious right now? I'm at Suntastic.
Okay, I thought you were taking a work from home day, not a work from tanning bed day.
We have a client in 15 minutes. Right, and I'll be tan for it. And I also have a wedding this weekend, and this is the only time I had to come
Okay,
here,
that's
so.
really not the company's problem. And honestly, Catherine, it's not a priority for you to be tan. It's a priority for you to have the deliverable done on time for the client meeting.
This should be yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to report you again from HR. This is the 5th time you've done this.
Okay, well, I'm going to report you for attacking me. verbally.
That I've come to learn from the Gen Z, they are more than willing to teach you one or two things, right? They might not take life seriously, or they might not take things too seriously, but they are ever ready to teach you something more than the millennials and the boomers. I worked with Gen Z. You know, we went there to gather data, and I was trying to use the paper to make sure all the details of the, you know, field work that we're doing were well captured and everything. But this guy came with a system. I don't know how he crafted it, the system, and was like, but you know, we can actually do this faster, and it's gonna capture everything in real time. I was like, what are you saying, you know? And I was like, okay, let me just give him the benefit of the doubt. This guy imputed everything. Before we could tell, we'd already signed all in our data lifetime. This is something that ordinarily I would use paper. If you can work with them, at least let them be. As long as they are delivering on their set goals, as long as they are delivering of what is expected of them, I feel we shouldn't be seeing them as like a threat in a way, right? And working with them will make you feel younger, you know, it's to make you feel happy, because just like I said, their general outlook to life is completely different from what we are used to. Write it on paper, go back home, impute it in a computer, do stuff to it before sending it to the main server. But this guy defines a faster means to get it done right on the field, and we send it right and there, making my work so easy, which invariably saved a lot of time. So guys, seriously, Gen Z are the one ruling this world. They are the change that we need. They are the transformational link that we've never heard, so to speak. You know, so guys, what do you think? Please drop your comments in the comment section. Like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't done that by now, and also come back for more videos. See you and have a blessed day.